Sponsor of this episode is Love by Stella. Hi there, guys and gals. I'm super excited about our sponsor because they make such cool crochet items and decorations that you are just not going to be able to live without. Got a new baby that's on their way into your family? Then check out this baby bonnet and booty set. How about this cool baby cocoon with hat and mittens? And for you new parents out there, how about a crochet sleepyhead? Just sleep with a sleepyhead for a few nights and lightly spritz it with your deodorant, perfume, or body spray so your baby will fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer with your smell. How about a Baby Yoda for your child or grandkids? Or even a Scooby-Doo dog for your child's forever home? And with winter on its way, Love by Stella also makes a cornucopia of blankets. And you know what? That's not all. Love by Stella also does custom designs. Take this kid's drawing, for example, that he did at school one day, for instance. Love by Stella made it into a full-sized best friend. Wreaths, coasters, beanies, dish scrubbies. Love by Stella does it all. Even custom unicorn pieces I can't show you on YouTube. Love by Stella even sent me this super warm beanie for my Chrome Dome, as well as this awesome Knight's Helmet beanie with movable face mask for super cold and windy days, or just some extra cosplay for your next D&D session. And it's all super easy to order. Just go to Facebook and search Love by Stella and scroll down to see all the different items she has to offer. You can even ask her a direct question through the messenger function or even send her an email message directly. They're quick to respond and they take pride in each and every one of their handmade products. And now, back to the episode.
So hey everybody, it's Unlike Dragoon 91 here with Canopy Gaming, and today we're going to be doing some more dungeon diving in our session number 28 of our Lost Minds of Endelver with a homebrew twist. And so yeah. Anybody want to go ahead and give me a roll, or does anybody want to take the lead as to what happened last week?
Troy's P-O-T-A-T-O, Troy's P-O-T-A-T-O.
I know that we made our way into this area, and there was some sort of door person guarding the door, right? It was like a...
I think
no, there was a ghost child.
That was like 2 sessions ago.
Somebody else want to take this? I can't remember.
There was a ghost child trying to get us to follow her and either play with her or help her mommy, depending on who she was talking to. We were taking a long rest and guarding each other. We killed somebody, I think.
It started
There was
off.
a doorman who was taking dirty secrets for passage.
That was 2 weeks ago as well. We started off at the weapons case, and we had to kill a dummy that came after us.
Yeah, Scarecrow, or the practice dummy.
Yep. So the party killed Graham, and then they moved on to a different room. And
Yep. And then there was the ghostly child that had no concept of stranger danger. It smelled like a dockside. And we decided to not take a rest in the other room, and we went to a hallway and took turns staying up, and then the child was murdered and leaked black stuff.
Indeed. Yes. So yeah, we'll go around the room here. We have Miss Violet Gem, who plays Astrid Windsong, in the room here with us.
Hello.
We have Connie, who plays Calypso.
Hello.
We have Graham Cracker Gamer, who plays Herbert the Pervert.
Poo-poo pee-pee.
And we have...
Jesus Christ.
We have JD, who plays Minnow. The horniest
Well,
of all
hello
characters.
there.
Alrighty here. So, you guys have, I will say that you guys completed your, was it, what did we say, long rest, I believe?
Yep.
So we'll have you guys get you guys' long rest finished there. Everything else goes well. Once Minnow went ahead and cut that little girl in twain and killed her. So nothing else happened throughout the rest of the what you would conceive as evening, essentially, while you guys are sleeping. So go ahead and restore your spell slots and all of your hit points as well.
Yay.
Hooray!
Long
I know.
rest.
Cool. Alrighty. So once you guys have that finished then, what do you guys want to do? You guys are currently in a bit of a hallway with that room that leads us back into the kind of the water-filled room that has the little bit of a wood bridge that leads into the second room that the little girl was trying to lead you guys to.
Did everybody sage their dice?
Yes, because you guys
Okay.
rolled turds last week.
Yeah. Do we want to go back where the child was leading us? Or do we want... What do we want
Yeah.
to do?
I think that now that we're all rested and healed and recovered, we should go investigate the ghost child.
Well, I mean, the child is now in pieces, so it'll be
You know what I
the
mean, the
direction
ghost
that you
child
wanted
is
us to
missing.
go.
Yeah.
Yay!
'Kay.
Broken child, broken home.
So you guys are going to be going back into the mystery room that the child was trying to lead you to?
All right,
Do we
let's back
want
up.
to roll
Did
to
you say
perceive what?
broken child, broken hole?
Home. Like, broken. It's because we killed the child, it's now a broken home.
Oh,
No,
well, it could be a broken hole.
There was no we, there was Minnow. Minnow killed the child. On his
I did.
watch.
Well,
Had to be done.
she was kind of creepy. We all
Minnow knows
wanted
how
to
to-
do it. We just didn't have the courage to do so.
Minnow knows how to tell time.
Oh, yeah, he's got...
Morphin time.
I assume I always assumed that Minnow had a watch. Like on his wrist.
Because you said he killed him on his watch.
No. Oh,
Well,
I
yeah,
see, I
on
see,
his,
I see.
like, well, yeah.
But
On his watch, like when he was watching everyone else sleep.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He'll slice you open in two.
He'll stick his dong right down your throat, so you better be...
Oh no!
Good soup. Good lead. Good soup.
I almost did that with my chicken.
Oh no! No!
But you deep
You're
throated
getting
the
a
chicken.
little close to those chicken nuggets, huh?
So you guys have the bridge area that's on your backside, where you guys came from, and then you also have a hallway that's it's over down by Minnow, over here just a little bit to the east there.
Yeah. I think if we go the way the little girl was leading us, we just end up going back to the room with the creature that asked us to tell a secret. So it's just looping us around to where we began, and we have to start again.
And that's
I
not
think it's a-
that's not metagaming at all, because if I do recall, Minnow has the ability to go through and memorize mazes
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
as a trait.
That's a trait of
Minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow. You should add that to your resume. I'll help you with your resume once we're out of here.
Right. Okay. Are you saying I need to look for another job?
No, I'm just saying that if you had a better opportunity, I don't want to hold you back, but I also want to make sure that all of your capabilities are captured in the most
And
You
we're
positive
Always
way.
good to have options.
You couldn't hold me back.
Think they offer the job of chicken choker?
You already do that enough. Sorry, that was inappropriate, wasn't it?
Snake strangler, maybe.
But imagine if he got paid.
Oh, well, I mean, people do that for money.
That's right, everybody. We're now on OnlyFans, where you can see the character list of Dungeons and Dragons here on their own OnlyFans page, where they play with their character and themselves. That's right. For only
Wow.
$4.99 a minute, you too can see unspeakable things.
Yeah,
Mm.
trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with trauma bondage. That's my specialty.
Yeah, trauma bondage.
Oh, yeah. That is good stuff.
Yeah, we use different rope for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it has a little bit of barbed wire, and you know, it's goristic.
Mm.
Yeah, instead of voyeur, it's goristic.
Good stuff. All right. So what do you guys
Yeah.
do?
Do we go back
let's-
towards the black goop?
No, because that'll take us.
Back
We
to the
don't
beginning.
want to be the dad that doesn't ask for directions. So should we go down this hallway since it's a new area?
Yay.
I'm game.
Okay. What is the leading order? So who's going first, second, third, and fourth?
I would say Minnow first because of the not getting lost component.
Okay.
So we
And
want
the
him
meat
to
shield component.
well multiple facets of meat shield. And he's the beefiest of us all.
Astrid being
Okay.
very delicate about, yeah, you should go first because you're really good at, deciphering, like puzzles and stuff like that. And Connie's like, you're a meat shield.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, in that case, I whip out my meat shield and start waving it as I go down the corridor.
great. You can check that out on OnlyFans.
Yes.
Don't ask me to
Jesus
cosplay it.
Christ. Graham, I think that we have now trauma bonded, so we are all wildly inappropriate now.
Bondage.
Yeah. That's my specialty.
Okay.
This is good soup.
Who gave you the right to be the specialist in it?
Well, Tim Tyro was my mentor, so logistically I have to have a speciality that has to do with rope in some regard.
Right, fair enough.
Makes sense.
Alrighty.
So,
Making our way downtown.
Minnow,
Oh no! Meat shield!
As your meat shield precedes you, as you go down the hallway, on what is it? On the threshold of the next room that you come to, you hear a click underneath your feet.
hey. I didn't know I had tap shoes on.
Maybe there's a nail in your hoof. Do you want me to check?
I'm gonna jump up and down where I am
Okay.
to see if it clicks more.
Oh, it sure does. Every time that you jump up and down there, you hear a click, 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 and everybody else can kind of feel the stone kind of move up and down as they see you jumping up and down.
I'd like to use perception since I'm behind him to figure out if this has any wires or cables leading from it that we can see.
Okie dokie.
I want to do
say
a tap
probably-
dance performance.
Okay. Minnow, I need a performance check to see how well you do at tap dancing. And
I rolled a 9.
Graham, I'd highly recommend you probably do an investigation check there instead of a
Oh
perception.
shoot! I already rolled perception.
That's
I
right.
can do
No,
investigation.
that's right. We'll use it if I'll use it as investigation. That way we're not wasting any rolls. There we go. All right. Minnow, with your performance check of a 9 here, you actually do pretty well for oh shit, I forgot your race. Minotaur. There we go.
Minotaur.
Hey, Claudia! Claudia!
Hey, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Yeah.
So you actually
I'm
do
pretty good tap dancer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
hoof-hearted.
Yes. You're a very large fellow, but very light on your feet. It's kind of weird. Everybody else
I've taught him how to
notices,
do that.
A couple of missteps, but for the most part, like spot on. Spot on. Thank you, Violet. Thank you, Violet, for giving Claudia some love there with a tier 1 sub. Graham, with your 21 perception check that we're going to take as an investigation check there, you are actually able to kind of turn over the piece of stone that once Minnow decides to hop off of it and stop tap dancing, and you actually see that same type of activated switch with a cable or wire of some type heading, I'm going to say, southeast.
Which way is south on this map?
Valid question.
Yes. So the way Minnow is facing, to the left.
Oh, okay.
So I'm facing west.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Such a good little Minotaur.
Who's a good boy? So yeah, Minnow, as are you good with that, Graham? With the which way the wire's going?
Yeah, it's going this way.
Okay. Yes, correct. So Minnow, as you cross a threshold here, it is very dark in this room. So dark that you can't see unless you have the ability to see in the dark.
Ooh, ooh!
I do.
I think I have dark vision.
I have something that could help us.
Okay.
60 feet of dark vision.
Oh,
Let's see, I can see all the way to the far wall.
Oh, rock on. In that case, Minnow, what you're seeing here in this room here is just a big pile of broken crates here. This pile of broken crates here is actually just they look very delicate here, just like the rest of the boxes that you've seen in here. They've been here a while. They've been here for a long time. You also see a couple of armor displays in the corner, as well as 2 separate forges with all the different types of troughs, anvils, and some metal ingots, and a chest, a wardrobe, wet puddle at the other end of the room. Basically everything that's in this room here, you see it with your eyes in the dark.
Excellent.
What do you think that puddle's from?
That was me earlier.
Oh.
When you were always sleeping, he had to go take a leak.
Yep. You know what it's like when cows have to take a leak? They're there for hours pouring out.
Is that a true thing? Is that...
They certainly hold a lot of fluid in their bowels.
Huh.
They pee gallons.
Makes sense.
And you can get a gallon of cow pee on OnlyFans for only $9.95. And
Still warm.
it is. It always stays warm. Because it's always fresh from the source. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I can see in darkness up to 60 feet.
Yep.
Shades of gray. So, I'm intrigued by these boxes, and I want to see if we can take any of this.
I want to go up and see. There's some stuff up here. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to the top and fall over, and I'm going to look at this longsword that I can see on the floor.
Okay. You walk over to said longsword, and you're picking it up, yes? Or you're just looking at it?
I'm gonna check, make sure that it's not got any strings attached. No
Okay.
strings attached to this weapon.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me either a perception... Actually, it would be just a straight-up investigation.
It would. 13.
Okay. As you examine it here, you're not able to see any type of wires that you're able to detect here. It actually looks like a pretty nice sword, something that the dwarves used to use, based upon the inscriptions and the decorations on the hilt and on the blade itself here.
I'll take it then.
Okay. Go ahead and add a longsword to your inventory. It is 1d8 damage type slashing,
No.
standard rarity, and it weighs 3 pounds.
Yep, that's standard longsword then.
Yep.
Added.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Do I have time to look at the armor displays as well, or is other people doing things?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
people a chance.
What is everybody else doing? You guys.
I want to look at these boxes.
Okay. All right. Are you like investigating, or what are you doing specifically? You just looking at them? You're just like, yep, that's wood.
I want to see if there's anything in the boxes, and I just want to investigate them because they look bizarre. You said they're fragile, so I want.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll an investigation there for me.
Investigation. Here goes. Survey says. Oh!
Oh, Graham? Did you wipe the sage over your dice today? Because you got
What's sage?
sage.
I use my butt hairs.
Oh, well,
Well, that explains it.
yeah, it has a different smell
Yeah.
to it. With a number 2, for your investigation check there, you just see just a pile of broken crates. When you go to poke or prod them, a lot of the wood starts to kind of fall apart. The nails and stuff like that used to be there are all rusted away. The only thing that's really holding those boxes together is just the rust from those old nails.
All right. Well, then I'm going to say to everybody, looks like this is crap. Crap. And it's been here a long time, so I'm moving over to these gold bars.
Okay, so you keep on moving along here. Calypso or Astrid, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna investigate. I see it looked like Herbert didn't really look that thoroughly, so I'm gonna try and investigate the boxes.
How dare you?
You always want to double check what he does because he doesn't care much, does he?
Right.
All the time.
Wait a second. Did I label those with the right label? Here, let me switch here.
What's the DM doing?
Sorry, I had to switch colors because I went through this dungeon and made sure to label things that I wanted to do things for, and I may have allegedly put things into the wrong space, and you guys can see it, and now you're doing extra investigations on shit. So, we'll play it out.
Oh, you mean the giant paragraph?
Yes.
Yeah, that I was deliberately ignoring.
Yep.
Because we didn't actually know.
I can't read. I just know it says a lot of words.
All right,
I
Connie.
rolled a 17 investigation.
You got a 17 investigation. All right.
I'll do that.
With the
Yeah.
kind of poking and prodding through the remaining bits and pieces that Herbert didn't destroy, you're able to see there's a faded bit of lettering here on one of the boxes here that says Acme Trap Company, stamped on some of the intact boards.
I'm gonna open up that crate.
Okay. You open up the crate and there's nothing in it. The box kind of just falls apart as you open it.
Well, clearly there were some traps set around here. At one point, they had traps.
I will say that you find kind of like a little baggie of like what looks to be like maybe like extra pieces of like a little cogwheel and maybe some screws and some bolts.
Ooh, let me see that. Is that marijuana?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know my herbs, and I don't think that's what this is.
Ooh, that's a pretty strong statement there, Connie.
I'm proficient in herbalism.
I know my herbs. Oh, you mean in game? Okay.
In game, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
in
cool
game, yeah. All right, Astrid, what are you doing when you come into across the clickety clackety stone?
I draw my sword to light up the room.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep. As you the moth sword, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
As you unsheathe the moth sword, the entire room lights up, and everybody's pupils do the exact opposite of dilate.
Pretty sure it's constrict.
Yes, there we go. Thank you, Connie.
And also, I eat a snack.
Oh, okay.
I think it.
What are you having?
I have nachos.
Nachos. It's nachos.
No, it's nachos. It's mine. Bad kitty.
Nacho cheese.
Okay. So Astrid walks into the room and is like, nachos.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
So,
like, guys, nachos sound really good right now.
yeah.
How many gold bars are there over here?
No, they're silver and bronze.
Yep. As you further investigate the item that Dragoon forgot to put in a different area, you see that the pile of metal ingots. Who's ever Violet? Could you move your finger on the board there? There we go. Well, yeah, it's like on my screen. It's like everyone's hands comes over, be like, oh, I want to investigate this and look at what it says, and then I can't see what it says here. It says this is a pile of metal ingots consisting of 4 gold bars and 4 silver bars.
Yoink.
Right, I'm gonna take the gold bars and silver bars.
Alrighty, go ahead and add those to your inventory here.
Wait, 4 of each?
Correct.
How did you know?
He said so.
I want to take this axe and this shield and anything else I can find around here.
Okay.
Because the sword looked good. What else is there?
All right. Minnow, as you go around the rest of this corner here and pick up anything that you could really just get your hands on, kind of a little grubby little goblin.
He's a minotaur.
That's right. Let me see here. You find an axe here that's actually just a simple iron axe, great for smashing boxes and whatnot. You deduce that was a what was used to smash open Acme trap boxes originally.
Okay, so it's like a hatchet more than a weapon.
Correct.
Okay, that'll come in useful.
Okay. As you move your way into, starting to grab at armor bits and stuff like that, the armor, oddly enough, it falls apart and just kind of gets all crusty in your hands, and basically falls to dust on the floor as you start going through those mannequins that had that what used to be very pristine, amazing armor that you just wish you could get your hands on any other day. However, when you get to the end of the row of the mannequins, you come across a shield that you pick up that isn't in any way, shape, or form affected by time. It seems like there's no smudges, nothing like that. It's a very very pristine shield here, and as you pick it up here, you acquire a shield, an animated shield.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Oh, animated shield.
So you can go ahead and add that into your inventory. That is a very rare item. Weighs 6 pounds, and that in the notes here, I left myself a couple weeks back. It says, while holding this shield, you can speak its command word as a bonus action to cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space. Let's see here. To protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free. The shield remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, or until you are incapacitated or die, at which point the shield falls to the ground or into your hand if you have a free one available.
What's the safe word?
That's up to JD.
Spank me. I don't know.
All right. Oh no, you said spank me, so
safe
now
word?
Okay.
I'll do it.
Spank me, is it?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of say that right next to the handle on the back of where you hold the shield, that's what it says. You kind of see it lightly etched into the metal. It just says "spank me" in air quotes.
Excellent. I'm gonna give it a spanking.
As you give it a little bit of a spanking, you hear kind of a ting.
Lovely.
Alrighty, back to Astrid and Calypso. What are you guys doing? Well, don't go all at once.
1 second, I have to scroll this.
Okay.
I want to check out the wardrobe.
Okay. Perfect.
I will go ahead.
Claudia in the chat.
And can I check to see if
Evil
there's
Dragoon is
any
doing amazing.
wires on it or anything?
Okay. Go ahead and throw me an investigation check if you would please. If you're looking for traps or any other type of items on the wardrobe. Okay. With a 16, you're able to see on the knob, there's a small hole that you're able to see that where it would be a perfect size for like a little needle to come through, essentially. And so you see
Ascending rod. That's an ascending rod, is it?
What? What are you
No,
talking about?
that would be a little bit bigger.
A little hole on the knob. Just enough room for a sounding rod.
Essentially, the hole is just about the size of a pinhead. Essentially, you would, and you can kind of, with your sword being so close, you're able to go ahead and see the glint of the tip of a needle that has something on the tip of it.
Just
You would-
the tip.
Yeah, just the tip.
Oh God. So I am going to.
Grasp
I'm going
the
to
knob
take-
with your hand.
Well, I'm going to take my longbow and place it in front of the hole, and then open the
Okay.
wardrobe, so that way when the needle comes out, it goes into my bow.
Okay.
Well,
All right. As you open the wardrobe, you hear the mechanism trigger, and you see the needle or feel the needle through the wood on your bow embed itself into the bow.
Cool. So then I'll fully open up the wardrobe.
Okay. As you open up the wardrobe, you see that it contains a lot of dirty workers' clothing, consisting of simple brown burlap pants and dingy gray linen shirts.
Aw, man. Okay. Well, does anybody need an extra pair of pants just in case they have a slippy no-no?
In the corner, as you go through the rest of the clothing here, you find 2 gold pieces in one of the pockets of the pants.
I will take the 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
But if anybody wants to grab an extra pair of pants just in case of accidents, now is your chance.
Does the wardrobe have a back that you can feel, or does it keep going?
Say that again, JD? I'm sorry.
Does the wardrobe have a back? When you reach into the wardrobe, is there a back to it, or does it keep going? Is it a secret door?
A part of me wants to
will-
say you need to roll an investigation, but I'm just going to tell you, yeah, there's a back to it. Yeah. There's
Oh.
Papa Dragoon didn't build in a Narnia experience into this dungeon. This is a straight up dungeon and a straight up wardrobe.
Well, it's always worth checking.
That's true. That's true. You never know. You never know. Now that I have the idea in my head.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, it's something
in
I would
the-
definitely do.
in the campaign that I have, it's a magical clock that, depending on which way you turn it, it's a good universe or a bad universe. They have dragons that correspond.
Sounds like Hellraiser the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
Because I'm old.
I'm gonna pocket the 2 gold pieces and wait patiently.
Okay. Calypso, what are you up to?
What's the thing to the right of the wardrobe that kind of looks like a stove?
Over here.
Can you describe it to me?
It's where the fingers are pointing. Where
The
the green
forge.
finger's pointing.
Okay. That is it's a forge. There's 2 forges in the room.
I think like a really big
Okay.
bellows.
I'm going to use the forge to brew a cup of spearmint tea.
Okay. The forges are not currently lit, so unless you're lighting it with something, you're gonna have a cold
I have a
tea.
tinderbox.
They appear lit. Alright, I'm gonna light the forge if I can borrow your tinderbox a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Would you like a cup of tea?
I would love a cup of tea. Thank you so much. Let me just put my top hat and monocle on.
Oh, the British just came out, and I love you just that much more, JD.
Oh, so I'll tuck it back in again then.
Oh no, leave it out. Leave it. I want to give me all that throbbing Britishness you got there, sir.
For more context, check out our OnlyFans.
That's right.
Or OnlyFlans, where we share some excellent recipes.
That's right.
Mm.
Learn how to cook Minotaur on our OnlyFans page. Yes.
OnlyFlans, so it's jiggly. It follows jiggle physics.
Yeah. Oh.
jiggle.
You're welcome.
So yeah, you're able to go ahead and brew up some tea.
Who else would like some tea?
You know
That's
what?
it?
You should put one of the. Do you want a candy to sweeten your tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Drop a magic candy in the tea.
No. I will. Well, I will ask instead of making a decision for you guys because you guys are your own people. Would you like the magic candy or the regular candy?
I will take regular candy.
Okay. I hand a piece of regular candy that I can differentiate because it's in the shape of a flower.
Right.
And it's in a separate bag to Calypso.
It's a bag.
And Minnow, would you like a regular candy or a magic candy?
I think, for change, I shall have a regular one.
Okay, perfect. I hand you a regular candy.
Look at
I'm
what's in this
also-
I
chest.
do quite like the effects that I've had so far.
I'm also adding a splash of rum to my tea.
Ooh. Your tea cools slightly, and now there's less steam coming off of it, but somehow it's more tasty. I like tasty rum.
I'd like to look inside this chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's about anything we haven't looked at yet.
So you're opening it?
Well,
Bang.
I think we should investigate the chest for any booby traps, and by that, I'm going to look for some boobs, and then I'll look for a trap.
Okay.
A trap with boobs.
Yeah.
It's a booby trap.
You do see 2 sets of boobs, actually 3 sets of boobs, 4 sets of boobs in the room here with you. Two sets are voluptuous, but they don't look like they're menacing in any way, shape, or form, since they're located on Astrid and on Calypso. And the other set of boobs are muscular and are on you and on Minnow.
Okay, then I am opening the chest.
Okay.
Whose?
I open my chest towards you.
Okay.
Must have been the. But it's over now.
Alrighty. Graham, as you open up the chest itself here, you hear some type of clicking mechanism activate.
Wait. You didn't let me roll investigation.
What are you talking about? You said that you were looking for boobies in the room.
I said
On
I was going to look
chests.
for boobies, and then I was
And
going to
then
look for traps.
Oh,
It is.
okay. Pardon me. So yeah, we'll say that we'll give this one to you here. You open
Are
up.
you sure?
Well, yeah, you already know that it's trapped, right?
I suppose. There's a trap.
Roll anyway. Let it blow up in your face.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Let me figure this out. We got to play it out.
You still have to
Survey
disarm it, even if you
says-
know it's trapped.
Okay. You're able to see another a small hole built into where the latch would normally be there, and with the glint and brightness of Violet's sword, you're able to go ahead and see some type of green goo on the tip of a needle.
How
Ooh.
tiny is the hole?
Needle-sized.
Oh, guys, hey, I'm immune to poison.
What?
Go for it then.
That's important.
He starts
Yeah.
licking the handle.
Yeah, lick it. Find out if it's poison or acid.
I should say I'm resistant to poison. I don't know if that's the same thing.
No,
No.
no.
No, it is not.
Resistant means half damage.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so there's a needle in here. I want to look inside here. So, what do you suppose? Where's the hole at?
The hole is actually at the handle area. Basically, the mechanism that's on there is basically it's a small little slidey lever. Let's say.
No.
Yep, it's a
Oh,
slippy
so
no-no.
when you grab the handle and open it, it punctures the hand that's holding
Correct.
the handle?
Correct.
Or we could just hit the box with a big axe.
Yeah, I'm going to
Know
smash...
who has a big axe?
Wait, hang on.
You got a warhammer, haven't you?
I have a warhammer. I'm gonna hit the. So there are some. What's it called? A hinge. There's some hinges on the chest door thing lid, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're on the backside. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try to whack those off with my warhammer.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to whack off.
Oh wait, do I want to do? First, I got to do attack, right?
Thank you, JD. Thank you for
I
encouraging.
was
me.
so on that one. If you hadn't.
That was my strength. Sorry. I need to roll hit, don't I?
Right. As if you were attacking it. Yes.
Right. Here we go. All right, I'm rolling for hit.
Okay.
Here goes. I hope I didn't waste my good roll.
You did.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
17.
Alrighty. With a 17 here, everyone kind of sees you kind of position yourself with the warhammer, almost as if you're golfing, since you're standing on top of the chest there, and you kind of like line up your shot and kind of do this weird little golf shimmy, and your butt kind of jiggles just ever so slightly, just so that you settle in, and then you take this giant golf swing at the hinges, and they just both cleanly come off and go sailing across the room in front of Calypso. And they hit the wall and fall to the ground.
Nice.
The hinges are now perfectly serrated from the back of the box.
All right. Minnow, can you stick your sword where that hinge used to be on that side, and I'll take my throwing axe and stick it in where this hinge used to be, and we'll pry open the lid very carefully.
Oh, you want to do it carefully? Yeah, okay. Just go grab the thing.
Grab it and pull it.
Yank it.
Stop it.
Hug it. You got me.
This is getting hot and heavy. It's we're gonna need to stop the stream so we can get everybody's credit card numbers, because we need to charge for this content.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like
So-
a record
Mini
player.
porn.
Guide me through like the grunts and the wheezing and stuff like that. How you guys are.
Well, see, the thing is that his sword is so big, and the hole is so tiny that we're trying to figure out how to make it fit. And then my axe is a throwing axe, so it's small.
Is the hole pliant?
I don't know what that means. It's a big word.
Is it flexible?
Oh, I don't know. Is it? Oh.
I'm gonna say that you guys are really like close quarters, like Herbert's doing Little Spoon and JD's doing Big Spoon, as you guys work together through some like exaggerated grunts that you guys are able to go ahead and insert things into the crack and force open the back of the box there, the back of the chest there.
That
I'm
works.
going to put my thing into his crack and force open his box.
Yeah.
Yes.
The box.
Alrighty. As the chest pops open, oh my god, I love you guys. The chest contains multiple dies in it. Each one of the dies in the shape of a fork.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was in that you
What
were
do you mean by
interrupted by
dies?
the child. What did you say?
Yep. The chest contains multiple dies in it. Each one of the dies is in the shape of a fork. Essentially, a die, Connie, would be essentially a
Like die casting?
correct.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what this means. What does this mean?
Well, we've got
What?
that quest to find a fork. I wonder if it was forged here.
Was it
No.
a silver fork or a gold fork that we're after? Because we could make it with the forges. We could make a forgery.
Forgery fork. It's a
I think Crystal's
forgery.
gonna know.
So I have my. Let me check my notes.
I don't think they'd know. I think we should do it.
It's magical
Thanks.
fork. It doesn't say what type of metal it is.
Okay, we'll make one of each.
Either way, I think Grifto's gonna know the difference when he tries to use it, and it's just a regular golden fork.
Well, I'll fork him.
Hmm.
We'll be gone by that. We'll be gone by that point.
Or can we
I
take
don't
some
really wanna
magical
fuck with this
items
stuff.
that we forge into the magical fork so they are magic, but not the type of magic he's specifically
We could-
requesting?
Yeah, we could as we melt down one of the bars, and we make the fork from the smelted metal. If we crumble up one of the magic candies into the,
Oh,
then it will become a magic candy fork. Out of
oh my
of
God!
silver or gold.
Dragoon, I have a request.
Okay.
We have a portion of a future campaign be Candyland where we have to use all of the magical candies.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
can definitely do that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Cool. I'm sorry.
Candyman.
That's ADHD. Shiny.
Candyman.
Oh
The
no.
Candyman.
Beetlejuice.
All right. So you guys are you guys talking in game about like just
No.
randomly combining these items and like hoping for
I
the
was.
best, or
I was definitely talking in game about it, suggesting it.
Afraid of fucking with Grifto.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with Grifto.
He's way too
like,
powerful to anger.
We don't fuck with Grifto. No, no.
No,
Nice.
no.
I ain't scared of anybody. I'll do it.
No me gusta. I will not fuck with Grifto.
No.
It could be the answer. What if it's the answer and we bypass it and we upset him because we haven't done what he asked? I think we should do
I
it
can't
anyway.
imagine this is the way it was supposed to play out.
I think we should do it anyway, just in case. And then we've always got it as an option. And we're like, hey, we did it. Look, see? And he's like,
We can
Ah,
use
yeah,
it as we could use it as a magical item of its own. And
Yeah.
use it potentially as a weapon. But why don't we melt down the metal to make our own weapon?
Yeah, that
'Cause
we
we've
could
only-
do. I'm on
we've
board with
only
that.
got-
We can make our own magical fork.
yeah.
For
We've
our
only got,
own personal use.
We've only got mouldings for forks. So we'd have to... I mean, there's 4 metal ingots of each type, gold and silver. So we could probably make a couple of forks from each ingot. And you could also mix the silver and the gold together to make electrum. You can make an electrum fork that's magic with the candy. Because that's
Yeah.
cool.
I like.
So much stuff you could do.
Do we want to go that route and have a magical fork for each of us?
Or we could just say, hey,
I
we'll
would
come
like
back here
one.
later.
Well,
I might
you
be getting ahead of myself here, but who in the party has experience in creating magical items?
But we're just gonna crush up the candy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're
Yeah.
crushing the candy in to make it magical.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, we have no actual idea what we're doing, but we're just going to try and do it.
Yeah,
Put
that's the
some
whole
We're,
point.
leaves
we're
on it.
we're doing what we do best, which is derail the entire thing.
Yeah, we are enthusiastic amateurs,
Yeah.
which is always the best.
Like little
Yeah.
kids
I mean,
going through the medicine cabinet, just mixing all the ingredients together to see if something happens.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I am an expert at making potions with shampoo and conditioner. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I mean, I have -2 Arcana, so I think I'm the best one to do this.
Yes.
Well, I think it's actual arcana, so I could oversee.
Oh my god, it's a teaching experience.
Yay!
Hurrah! Huzzah!
Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna say that
Do this thing.
if Graham is going to acquiesce and give up said 8 bars, 4 of them being silver, 4 of them being gold, that you're going to be able to make a total of 4 forks out of it. With the reasoning being is that this is probably going to be a pretty messy process.
What if I roll dexterity to see if it's messy or if it's neat and tidy?
Sure, we can give that a shot, absolutely.
Then would we get more forks out of it or use fewer ingots?
I'm going to say I'm going to give you 2 more forks.
Do you have proficiency with smithing skills and smithing tools, though? That's the question.
No, but
nor do I. So it's going to be messy.
Where'd that be listed, anyways?
On the left.
Racial traits?
No, it would be on the left. Your armor, weapons, tools. It'd be in tools.
Apparently, I can do carpentry.
That's good to know.
So Violet, you could technically go ahead and make like sit over in the corner and do some whittling on some wood, perhaps, off of the wardrobe maybe, and make like handles.
I can do that. I will go do that.
Underneath racial traits. Wait, what? Why did this?
No, it's over on the left in proficiencies.
Proficiencies and languages.
Damn it!
You don't. You're a brewer's kit.
You're a brewer's kit.
Okay, so that is actually... I did that with Shaggy last week, but it was a lot more inappropriate.
Oh, please tell the story.
Yeah. Okay, so I was playing a horror game. This is out of game discussion, just for clarification's sake. I was playing a horror game, and I was playing for like 11 hours straight because I wanted to finish it. And I was getting a little sleepy. And you know that when Violet gets sleepy, she says inappropriate things. I was having a good old time because I kept glitching on my bike and like doing parkour and BMX extravaganza sort of situation stuff. Shaggy told me that I needed to calm down and take a seat, and I responded, "Your face is a seat." And I'm like, that is not what I meant. I have no requests. I do not want to sit on your face. Thank you, though. So, when Violet stuck that big old foot in her mouth. It was
Nice.
great. Yeah.
And if you want to see Violet sit on somebody's face or put a foot in her mouth, you can go over our OnlyFans page and pay $9.95 a minute.
Yeah,
That's double the rate. Wow.
it is. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's-
super talented.
Yeah, she can do 2 things at once.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I can tie things up.
Like this conversation.
Yeah. Wow. Let's go,
Right.
guys. Team.
Meanwhile, the forge is still burning. Let's get going.
I'm going to whittle.
Okay, so who's doing what? Guide me through what you guys are doing to make said items.
We're going to get the fork moldings out and lay them on the ground near the forge. We're
And
going to
I
get,
will hand you 4 candies. 4 magic candies.
we're going to crush up the candies and put them into the moldings.
Okay.
How
One
many
candy
moldings
per
are there?
molding, right?
Yeah, 1 candy per molding.
Do you want to crush it, or do you want to just place it in the handle?
Crush it so it becomes part of the metal.
So essentially you guys are making like a metal alloy mixed with candy bits.
Magic
Yeah.
candy alloys.
Magic
yes.
candy alloy.
Candy
Yeah.
does.
It has a edible dust, edible glitter with magical properties.
So it's gonna have this sparkly, glittery effect to the
And
fork.
not only that, but when you're eating with it, if it's like on the outside of the surface and not in the actual metal, would you get a little bit of the effect every time you eat from it?
I don't know. We'll have
I
to
would
find
think
out.
so.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
It's going to be throughout the entire thing because the metal's going to swirl and pick up the pieces, and
Right.
it's going to be
But-
integrated throughout the entirety of the metal, inside and outside of it. So
Right.
yeah,
If you put it on the outside, like right before you put it in the water, like would that keep it more so on the outside opposed to mixed throughout?
I'm going to go ahead and rule on this since I didn't account for this in any way, shape, or form. Is that
You're welcome.
that if you mix metal and magic candy together, it'll kind of mix and be throughout, as opposed to be like a sticky mess.
But I like sticky messes. If you want to see me make a sticky mess, check out our OnlyFans.
Shit, now I gotta make an OnlyFans for D&D.
yeah.
It's like Dungeons. It's getting to be more like Dungeons and Daddies
A
every
little
single
bit.
time.
Every
Yeah.
day, yeah.
Unfortunate foster children, attack!
Right? Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rule that if you go ahead and crush up the candies, put it in the mold, and pour the metal and stuff like that throughout, that it'll just it'll mix and create like an amalgam of alloy.
I think
So,
we should do that.
I will hand them 4 magic candies, but then I want all of my attention to go to my carpentry. I'm gonna make little figurines, so we have
Okay.
figurines of ourselves for our adventures.
Hey.
Alrighty, I am going to amend my inventory. So who wants to roll for the magic candies?
I will. I have Arcana.
Woo!
$21.
Okay.
This is what the fork is going to be imbued with.
Those are the pieces that you're mixing with the molds as you guys are going through, one at a time there.
Okay. Okay.
So would we have to roll the, what was it, D100?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a D100, correct.
So since
For each
she,
of the forks.
so since she has, is there any way that if it's a negative effect she gets, well, Calypso, you do have inspiration as well. So could she
I'm not sure
decide
what
if
to
she
say.
wanted to re-roll?
I would say for a bit of inspiration, I don't think that would necessarily apply to a magical or random effect coming off of a candy.
No.
But I want to substantiate it, please.
we got a 21 on the Arcana, so we know that they're going to be made okay. We just have. Let's see what they do.
Okay.
Now, how do
how
I
many
get a
forks?
D100?
Down the bottom left, there's a circle with a D20 in it, and you're on mobile, aren't you? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a custom roll button somewhere, and when you click on it, it expands and shows a load of. I've never used the mobile app. 'Cause I don't
Do you
have a
want
decent
me to
mobile.
roll it?
Yeah, why don't you roll it? Because I don't think I have that.
So I can roll 4 of them at one time. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the 100, and then we have.
Oh,
the
Jesus
numbers
Christ.
there.
94, 9, 33, and
33.
53.
My sheet doesn't go that high,
Oh,
Violet.
range.
It's on 189.
No, it's 94,
I know.
9, 30. Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's just it. Totaled it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Okay, give me a second here.
If we get a fork of the wish spell again, that's going to be great.
No.
I can't remember what my number was though. That I got the wish spell.
Wasn't it
from.
97?
I can't remember.
It would be in the log.
Yeah, somewhere in the log. I'll have to pinch off a log and have a look.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work here. So the Arcana check here, being able to contain said magic-y things based upon your Arcana check, essentially. I'm making up bullshit as I go here. I'm going to say that that of the 4 molds, 3 of them survive the process of pouring the molten metal over the top of them.
Aww.
Okay.
Well, 3 magical forks is better than none.
Yeah.
Correct, because you were using all four molds, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty. Each one of the molds is going to be a different color. The first one is going to be green. Next one is going to be yellow, and the other one's going to be blue. We'll say just for description's sake here. Okay. The first one being here, is anybody going to be attuning to said fork, or just like testing out?
A tuning fork. Yeah, well, we can spend an hour to stroke it and find out what it does as part
Right.
of...
So are you guys going to do that?
Yeah.
You guys going to stroke
Would
the
the
fork?
effects apply to us if we're attuning to it, or would it just let us know what it does?
It would
It
let
would
you...
apply if you're...
Go ahead.
It would apply if you tune, but it won't apply if you're just holding it and seeing what it does. Over the course of an hour, you're able to study an item without using... If it's like an identify spell, but it takes an hour to do it without the spell, or it takes a minute to do it with the spell.
Right.
So you can just fondle it for an hour and find out what it does harmlessly. Or if you look at it and find it needs a tuning to it will activate it, and then that will have an effect. So just fondle it and find out what it does. So I always say.
Okay, so who's fondling the fork first?
I will
will.
fondle the fork if you want.
Okay. Alrighty. JD, you pick up the first fork, and after an hour of everybody just sitting there real awkwardly while you play around with it and show off your cool parkour finger skills, you're able to determine that this first fork has a single charge on it here. That once, if you use it, you have the choice between increasing a one skill by a major amount of 5, or increasing a stat by 2.
Ooh, a skill by 5 or a stat by 2. Interesting. Well, I tell everybody this. We have a fork of skilling.
Okay.
Really
Alright.
cool.
Alright, who wants to fondle the next fork?
I will.
Okay, Connie, fondle away. Tell us what it looks like.
It's sparkly, swirly gold and silver.
No,
It's that little-
no, just describe to us how you're fondling it. We need more content for the OnlyFans page.
Oh, I'm holding it upon my hand and just stroking up and down the shaft with my thumb.
Wonderful.
Oh, that
And
was
by
good.
shaft, I mean handle.
No, shaft. Just stroke the shaft
Oh my
with... Have it in the palm of your hand and stroke the shaft with your thumb. Sounds just fine. That's an extra,
Yeah. Good
$1.99.
job, guys.
It's an extra
hour-
$1.99 if you...
right. Over the hour of this happening here, everyone just intently stares at Calypso. And Calypso, as this is going on here, you feel the fork get harder somehow than metal can. And after the hour has surpassed here, you are able to determine that this has a single charge on it, and it can only be used once. And this fork now has the ability for 1 day to imbue its user that only slashing weapons can harm you.
Ooh.
That's pretty good if you need to take a slash.
So yeah, it pays off to fondle. Alrighty, who wants to fondle
Can I just-
the last? Go ahead.
Wait, do I just put it in my mouth for it to suddenly start working?
Sure. I never really thought that far in all of this here. Just to kind of put things. I'm going to assume that you either stab it into yourself or you can put said fork piece into mouth
Okay.
to release it into you.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Who wants to fondle the last fork?
Graham's apparently AFK. Can I volunteer him?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Goodness gracious. And before we go to the last fork here, I want to go ahead and thank PJGX Gaming for rating us with a party of 18 viewers. Yay! Thanks, guys. Thank you. Goodness gracious.
Friends.
Alrighty here. So for flavor text here, I'm going to go ahead and take over Graham's character, and I'm going to say he fondles it in the worst way possible. Here, he's not only using his hands, but somehow this fork has balls, and that he's cupping those as well as he strokes the shaft of the fork. And after an hour of doing this, everyone just kind of gets bored and be like, yeah, we've seen this before, as he just kind of starts stroking himself. Anyway, we look up 94 on the sheet, and let's see here. And I'm not making this up here. This is actually number 94 on the sheet here. After a full hour of you guys watching this despicable act on utensil, Graham is able to determine that when this fork is used, it's a one-time only item. Only has the one charge on it, and if used, you break out head to toe in unsightly, painful, and leaking pustules. And people respond negatively to you when they see your face and any social interactions suffered. Let me read this over here because I got to make sure I got this right now.
So you got herpes.
Right? So you break out head to toe in unsightly, painful, and leaking pustules. This is terrible for podcasting, Graham. This is very crinkly. Was it a bag of chips?
No, it's the ASMR of his
right.
puzzles ripping open.
Asmere content available on our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh my god. So after stroking this utensil for an hour, this is as a one-time use charge. Here, you either put the item into your mouth or you stab yourself with it. It has a one-time effect for 1 day, is that you break out head to toe in unsightly, painful, and leaking pustules, and people respond negatively when they can see your face, and any social interactions suffer penalties for it.
I think we should keep that one, and then we can stealthily stab someone with it when we need the advantage against them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if we stabbed Grifto?
Exactly.
He was like,
We're not
yes,
gonna
son of a bitch, we
Grifto.
got your magical fork.
And he goes and
And
eats
he's
with it.
ugly for a day,
Yeah.
and then he kills us 5 seconds
Yeah,
later.
perfect.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe Grifto likes a leaky pustule. Who doesn't?
Ooh.
The leaky pustule is better than a slippy no-no.
That's true, actually. Oddly
Grifto
enough,
has
that's-
his own content, but he's like super duper tremendous tier, so like his is probably at least $50 a minute.
Oh my god. So of the 4 forged forks here, you guys are able to go ahead and get 3 out of it, and the 4th one just kind of breaks apart in the mold. From which you can deduce there was a little bit of water in the bottom of the mold. They weren't necessarily heated properly, going through the forging process, and it just kind of breaks apart in the metal. And said candy amalgam just kind of spills onto the floor, and doesn't do really much of anything. So you guys got 3 magical forks now with different properties.
Yeah, magic forks.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing next?
I am still whittling away at the miniatures of ourselves.
Okay. Are we moving on to another room? Or
Yeah, let's go to another room.
But
Violet, can you walk and whittle at the same time?
that sounds like a danger. All of a
Whittle
sudden,
as you walk.
Violet trips
That's-
and stabs herself with her whittler.
That sounds like a song. Whittle while you walk.
Do, 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 do.
All right.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So, Violet, I'm going to assume, or Astrid, I'm going to assume that you're going to stay at probably the back of the group there, so you're not, like, whittling and working and
Tripping
running
everybody and then,
Yeah.
like, getting an eye gouged out.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
but if I did gouge an eye out, would I be able to get a mechanical eye like Charles Jr.?
I'm pretty sure that, one, Barry could probably whip up something. Absolutely. And two, I don't think that Charles Jr. has a mechanical eye.
Well, now it's part of him.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but you know what I meant. Like,
Yes.
yeah. He didn't originally have those eyes.
Right.
My brand.
You'd still have to struggle through the rest of this dungeon until you get back there, though.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, man. But,
With disadvantage on all perception skills.
well, you're just not making it sound fun anymore. Okay, so once we're out of here, then I'll trip while whittling. Perfect.
Okay. Just stab yourself in the eye.
No, I want it to be accidental because then there's hazard pay.
Oh my god.
Everybody's getting their ass sued. Thanks, Neverwinter.
Hi, this is WSI for Workman's Comp. We need to have you file some paperwork here for, I see it's a dungeon accident, is that correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys are going down the next said hallway?
Yes. Making our way down, walking fast faces past and I trip. Do. Sorry.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll me a perception check if you guys are crossing the threshold of that door.
20! Very, very dirty.
JD sees all the things.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, he's not here.
No. He's in another dungeon.
22.
Are we sure? So I might as well have tripped and gouged a frickin' eye out.
I'm gonna say here with Minnow with a 20, you see all the things. Calypso, you see all the things as well, and Graham, you do too. Astrid, you don't see anything because you are still whittling, and you kind of have your attention on the ground there. So you guys enter in another stone hallway that you guys are familiar with here. You see a bunch of unlit sconces on the wall there. That still have a little bit of oil in the bottom of them here. You could light those if you wanted for some extra light. And you guys, as you guys step out into the hallway, you see more puddles on the ground as well.
I use my tinderbox to light them all.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and strike your tinders here, and you go ahead and light up those 5 sconces, and now you have some warm sconce light. Makes you feel warm.
Yay. Lovely.
Okay. I'm going to say that this also lights up the interior of the hallway to a certain extent, to where you guys are able to see the end of the hallway as well. Where you guys are able to go and spot through the darkness a wooden door with that accompany a bunch of what you can see is small rooms with doors.
We're in the toilets.
As well as more puddles on the ground.
Definitely the gents' toilets if there's puddles on the ground and lots of cubicles.
Yeah.
Can I investigate
Oh
the
my
puddles to see if it's water or anything else?
Yeah, you can do
What
an
colour-
investigation
what colour is
check,
the water?
absolutely.
Oh,
Get Graham to lick it.
yeah.
It's oh my god. The water here is blue. It's regular blue water. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I think it's because of the nitrogen in the water.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when you have enough water and it's thick enough, then it does turn a color. But with puddle-sized water, it's just going to be clear puddle water. But Calypso with a 3, I'm going to say that you reach down. Thank you, Violet, for giving out those 5 community subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Calypso, as
Dean
you...
got one.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's again.
yeah.
Goodness gracious. Let's wait till the notifications go through here.
That should be the last one.
Okay. Thank you, Violet.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Calypso, as you reach down and kind of take a dip of 2 fingers into the puddly water, and kind of rub it between your fingers, it's you're able to determine it's just water, with an investigation of a 3. Definitely looks like water.
Okay.
So yeah, as Minnow finishes lighting those sconces here, you guys are able to go ahead and see the rest of that hallway. You get to a T intersection where you can go right down a hallway, a bit of a hallway with some doors lining it to the left, and there's a passageway that goes to the left as well at that intersection here. Puddles are getting more and more frequent.
I think we should kick in all the doors and find out what's behind them.
I'm going to lick a puddle.
Okay. Okay. Hey JD, I'm not familiar on dysentery checks. How does that work?
Constitution check if
Okay.
if there's a chance of poisoning or other maladies. It's Constitution to avoid catching something.
Gotcha. I'd say not quite yet. Graham, you do a good lick, and you get some slurpy, wet puddle water in your mouth.
What does it taste like?
Puddle.
Just tastes like water?
Yeah, it tastes like water.
How many parts per million of piss?
I want to go around the corner and check out this table. What's on this table?
Okay. You go around the corner here, checking out a table there. Are you doing like an investigation or just going around the corner perception with your 16?
Well, the 16 was so I could see everything in the room. Now I want to see more specifically what's on this table. And if it's something that I could use.
Okay, in that case, it would be an investigation specifically because I would assume that you're going to be like kind of rummaging through to see what things are specifically.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. As you're rummaging through the this table here, you're essentially able to determine this is a laundry table. It has a number of buckets, old bars of soap, and jugs on it, and any water that was once in the containers have long since evaporated. You find a small book on kind of like a not a hardbound book, but more of like a soft cover book on one of the tables here, and this is a chicken. No, it's like a bathroom reader, like strange facts while you take a shit book.
Okay, I'm going to take the book, and I got to pee real bad, so I'm going to pee in one of these buckets.
Okay, you're able to go ahead and arc it into one of the buckets on the table. Make a splishy splashy noise.
Performance.
While I'm peeing, I'm going to go wee.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yes, I will need a performance check to see if you're able to maintain your stream. Wow.
Oh wow.
All right. With a 17, I'm assuming that the rest of the party sees Herbert kind of like arc it over into a smaller bucket, and be like, "Hey, check this out," and you're kind of doing like these weird, like sick trick shots with your wiener, where you kind of like cut off the stream and be like, hey, check it out, and then you're able to like get it into like smaller and smaller buckets. You go through the big one first and be like, it's child's play.
It's like
You're
a laser blaster.
Yeah. And then you're able
This
to
is like Cocktail, doing it over his shoulder into a bucket.
Yep. And then for his final trick, he does like kind of like a somersault while arcing to the left or to the right there. And yep. And you're able to get it into the smallest little jug with the smallest neck of the bottle.
I'm gonna do a small dignified golf clap.
That's right, because this is the same wiener that took out that fire elemental.
Yep. Connie, I'm gonna need a performance check to see if that's a good, like a legitimate golf clap, or if it just comes off as like snarky. As sarcastic. Okay. All right. With a 10 here, your golf clap is there's a little bit of sarcasm to the golf clap, but like there's like, hey, like respect.
Exactly how I intended it.
Alrighty. So what are you guys doing? Other than like observing Herbert's sick piss shots.
Well, we can either break into each of these rooms and find out what's in them, or we can move on.
Why do we need to break in? Are they locked?
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to run up and down the hallway and see if all the doors are open or closed. I'm just going to run.
Okay.
No.
You run up and down the hallway, and each one of the doors is closed.
But are they unlocked?
You didn't check?
I did. I said I wanted to go up and down and see if they were
Okay.
You did.
unlocked.
Okay. Pardon me. I misheard you then, Graham. Sorry about that.
If I said open or closed, then I meant to say unlocked, then that's on me.
Okay. I'll rewind it and take a look at it through editing. Anyway. As you go down the hallway, you open up each one of the doors. Not a single one of them is locked. Each one of the doors swings wide open as you hear the echoes down the hallway of each one of the doors slamming open to reveal their innards.
Ooh, innards. I could show you my nads in the innards.
No, thank you. Save it for the OnlyFans.
Does anybody want to see if there's anything worth looking in here? I don't know. Are there any hidden compartments where poo might be?
I think it's probably pretty shitty in there.
Specifically?
Why are you looking for who specifically?
I remember Calypso once said that she needed some poo for
I don't think I ever said that.
medicinal purposes.
No, we did not know.
Oh well, you could always rub some all over your head, and make a mask of many faces.
Mask of many feces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go down this hall. Let's go see what's down here.
That seems like a really easy way to get pink eye.
Alrighty.
Why
So
not?
you guys just passing that up. Alright. Alright.
What do we pass up? What happened?
Are you guys going down the next hallway here?
I'm going to start going down that hallway.
Okay. Alrighty. Is everybody following Herbert as well?
Yeah, I vote for sticking together.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I'm still whittling.
I'll go ahead and roll perception as we start to go down and go around the corners.
Okay. Go and give me a perception first here, Graham. Since you're leading the charge.
George.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll perception too.
Okay.
Yes, well.
Let's see, we got Graham's got an 11, Calypso's got an 18, Astrid's coming in with a 20. JD, are you rolling perception or are you just following suit?
Yep. There we
Okay.
go. Have a lovely high number.
Oh my god, with an 8, okay.
I think I should lead the way.
Okay, I'm assuming Herbert is going first since he's kind of jumping at the bit to go down the hallway?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna assume that JD or Minnow is taking an interest in Astrid's whittling as you guys are going along here. Astrid, how is your whittling coming along?
Oh, so far I have Minnow's character done. And I hand it to him, and now I am working on Calypso.
Excellent.
Very cool.
So that way we can like play our adventures and use it for tactical planning in the future.
D&D within D&D.
Yeah.
It's like Inception.
Inception.
Minnow.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Herbert, as you're going down this hallway here, you notice more puddles going down this hallway. The openings in this passageway are a little bit more narrowed than what you've seen in the past here through this dungeon, and with the with your 18, you notice at the very end of this hallway here, specifically, I'll mark it here on the ground here. Let me do my pen. Look at a color. At the end of this hallway, you notice that the block of stone on the floor is slightly elevated more than the others, just maybe like by a quarter of an inch.
Anybody know why this block is higher than everything else? Because I'm getting a little turned on by it.
Well, it's probably a pressure plate like all the others have been. So you can either stand on it and see what happens, or we can smash a rock out of the wall and jam it under it so it doesn't drop.
Let's throw a rock at it.
No. Let's jam it up.
Jam a rock under it so it doesn't drop when you stand on it.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Do we have any rocks?
You rock.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All night long.
The party jams Herbert underneath the stone and
All
continue on their
night
adventures.
long. All night. All night long.
How thick is the book that I picked up?
The bathroom reader, it's about a good inch worth of paper.
Oh, that's plenty
Can
of
I-
wipes, that is.
Perception to see if there's any rocks around on the ground.
Okay.
Would that be
Well, it's your perception would have picked up that anyway. Here, Calypso. Oddly enough, there's no stones on the floors here. All the stonework is actually very uncrumbly.
Okay. I'm gonna take my bird puppet out and turn around to the party and talk to everybody with Bert. You guys know what I can put underneath that stone over there, because Herbert here wants to put his weenie in it. But I told him that's not a good idea because I can't be a part of that. I'm Bert. How are you? Bert.
You shove the puppet under there.
No, the puppet's not going under there because it's not a puppet. It's Bert, and I'm Bert. I'm Bert. He's got Bert on his hand. He's got his hand up my butt.
Any other ideas?
I don't have anything that I could shove under there.
Can we put a vampire penis under there?
If you
What
have
about
one
the
that's
extra
free.
pants? What about the pants that we found in that other room?
The what?
The worker pants?
All the clothing. Stuff clothing rags under it.
Yeah.
Or we could just tread on it. I've trod on every other one, haven't I?
That's a good point.
If we don't tread on this one, we might miss out on something. Maybe it opens doors.
Maybe it's a good booby trap.
Yep, boobies are always good.
Okay, can I take a closer look at said plate?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a
investigation.
yep, straight up investigation. Yes, sir.
Oh, and DM, I never did ask you what my magical sword, magical ring, and magical crown do. Now that I've had them for a while.
For 2 sessions.
Yeah. Okay, 7 investigations. So I can't tell what it does, right? I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You just still remember that the plate itself there is just raised ever so slightly above the other ones there. Upon further inspection there, you know that it will do something, but you don't know what or how.
Okay. I'll take
Can
the
I also
bathroom manual out
investigate?
and I'll put it underneath.
Okay.
Bathroom reader.
All right. You're just gonna jam it underneath one of the corners so it keeps the plate up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody, hey, I'm putting it under this corner. So if you're going to step anywhere, step on that corner because the book's there.
Okay. Alrighty. You jam the bathroom reader underneath that side of the plate, and there you go.
Okay, I'm going to test it out.
How?
I'm going to step on the corner.
Okay. Alrighty. As you step on the plate, you can feel the plate kind of give a little bit, but you feel that it gets jammed up by the bathroom reader that you placed underneath
Yes.
one end.
Nice. All right. What do I see while I'm standing here?
I'm gonna go off your perception. Bear with me here. What did you have earlier? You got
Question.
11. Okay. Okay. What you see here is at both ends of this hallway, just as you go around the end of that T section of the hallway, you notice holes on either side of the hallway. About the about the size of like a beer can diameter. But
These
4 or 5 holes on both on the right hand side and on the left hand side of this hallway.
Okay, I'm going to turn around and tell everybody they have traps that shoot dicks at everybody. They're shaped. They're in a perfect cylinder pattern that would fit my dick. And there's a check mark over here too. There's a giant check mark that goes way up the wall. That goes way up the wall.
Oh my goodness!
It does.
I didn't. From my perspective, it just looked like a check, so it was just like a perception on my part type of thing. Okay, what else are you guys doing?
Lovely.
Well, I'm going to walk a little bit more in.
I'll follow.
Okay,
Yeah, let's all go.
are you guys
I wanna
going?
see-
Are you guys going left or right?
I want to see what's to the left first.
Okay. All right. You come up to
Follow me, follow.
You come up to a door.
I'm gonna
Checking
knock
if
on the
that
door.
Looks nice and secure.
Yeah, but is the door locked?
It's a good question.
I want to try the handle.
Okay. Bear with me here. Okay. When you try the handle, a small needle pops out into your hand, and it stings a bit. And I need you to go ahead and take 3 poison damage for me, if you would please.
Hoo-hoo. It
Is
tingles. I
that
can
halved
feel it.
because he's got resistance to poison?
It is, yep. So that would be I believe a 1 because we round down, if memory serves correctly.
Oh, so it's not 3, it's 1?
Correct. Because I can't give you like 1.5 worth of damage.
Okay. Well, I felt that in my pee-pee, so don't touch the handle.
Does the door swing inwards towards us or outwards into the room?
It swings inwards towards you as Herbert opens the door towards him.
Oh, he
So I did
open
open it.
Yep.
He just got stung. Okay. Never mind then. My question's irrelevant.
All right. So what do I see now that the door is open?
Okay. Now that the door is open, we can get our fog of war out of the way here.
Shall we roll perception?
Yeah. Everybody, yeah. Go ahead and roll up perception here.
Penis fountain.
17?
Okay. All right, everybody's good on the perceptions there. Perfect. As you guys kind of peer into this room here, you see a bunch of it's basically a stone room with another door on the kitty corner side of the opposite end of this square stone room. In the center, you see a fountain that's been long neglected, with a bunch of like old like algae and stuff like that, kind of being all kinds of crusty. Oddly enough, the fountain is actually still running. There's still water coming out of it as if it's coming from like a natural spring. And a little bit of the water is continuously running over the edge of the bottom tier of the fountain and onto the floor.
I want to grab some of the algae and rub it on my butt.
Okay, we'll get to that here. You'll make the assumption that this is the source of said puddles. And Herbert, you're going to rub some of the rub some of the algae on your butt. Is that correct?
It might help with the butt plug.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and move your character over there, if you would, please. My God, you two.
I don't know why it was so funny, but it was. I guess he came with me. He's gonna help me put the algae in there.
Oh my goodness. JD, are you helping with Herbert?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Where's everybody else at the moment? Astrid and Calypso?
I'm just inside the doorway.
Okay. You watch this, Astrid, how about you?
I guess she's gonna. She knocks Calypso over. She was like, I gotta see this.
While still whittling away and eating chocolate now.
Alrighty. Calypso, as you see this undertaking of Minnow and Herbert, apparently Herbert was on Minnow's shoulder the entire time. As you see him kind of stumble along, Herbert jumps off and goes over to this splashes through the puddles, and starts grabbing some of the algae and kind of rubbing it on his butt. At which point, Herbert, I need you to go ahead and give me a competing strength check to avoid being pulled in by something that grabs your hand.
Oh. I knew my butt would get me in trouble one of these days.
It's gotten in trouble a few times
One
by
of
my
these
count.
days.
One of these days.
Why does the top of the fountain look like a penis?
Does it look like a penis? I mean,
Oh,
It looks like
oh,
a
it
penis
does.
head.
It looks like a little bit of a penis head. That's a penis fountain. All right.
that's why I was drawn to it. I rolled a 21.
So I said penis fountain the moment we walked in.
Penis fountain, penis algae in my butt.
Ah,
Okay. Bear with me here 1 second here while I pull up the.
I enjoy the
URL.
fact that we're saying the stuff and the DM only goes, okay.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Like, oh my god, they fucked up
So
now.
this-
Lordy,
does
lordy.
this,
You know?
does this algae seem to be like a cheesy deposit all around the penis?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
going to say, is it smegma?
Oh yeah, it's all kinds of smegma, layers upon layers of smegma.
Have we put the algae in my butt yet, or is my hand still?
I would say
In-
since you're an individual that doesn't go half-assed on stuff. You're kind of like a glass in my butt, half full type of guy. That you were able to go get one handful of smegma algae onto your butt cheeks before the other hand was grabbed.
Okay.
So give me a second here.
Does Minnow have me upside down, and that's how we're putting the algae in my butt?
Oh, he's just kind of suspending you like one of those
Yep.
little crane toys.
Holding you up by one leg while we smear it in the butt cheeks.
All right. One finger or two.
Let's make it 3. Let's go. Why not?
Bonus.
Push the boat out.
Huh. So my chocolate just told me, when life isn't going right, go left.
Well, do that with your fingers. We'll see if it works.
Great.
It's from Halia from South Dakota.
Oh, come on now, work with me here. Here we go.
Hey.
Bear with me. There we go.
We've got floating deposits.
Yes, floating.
Why do they they look like the boogeyman from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Because they're goopy goopy messes of creatures.
Oh no, he fell.
There we go, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Having to
I forgive you.
pull stuff up. Okay, let these guys that are floating above the penis puddle, penis fountain, we're gonna say that they're over here, because apparently physics doesn't like things. Alright. So, Herbert, you were dangled over the top of Smegma Penis Fountain, and something grabbed your hand and does a... you rolled, what, a strength saving throw of 21? Does a 14 beat that? It sure doesn't. And so you're able to go ahead and break your hand free.
Woo! I broke my hand for you guys.
Okay.
Free of what?
Alright.
What happened?
Well, we're about
What
to
is
find
that
out, I'm
thing?
sure.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
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 Initiative.
Time to slay some ooze.
No, they're Smegma monsters.
Yeah.
Let's see, you got a 17, Astrid with a 21, Graham with a 16, and Calypso with a 14. Bear with me here, folks. Okay. Alrighty.
There's a bear with you?
I'm sorry?
There's a bear with you?
What?
Yes. You said bear with me.
Oh.
He said there's a bear with you.
There's a bear.
No, just arms. Constitution said I could have
Oh,
those.
that'd be that. Yeah, the right to bear arms. Yeah. That's why every
You
American
have
wears
bear
t-shirts.
arms?
Yeah, bear arms. Rawr.
Yeah, they're really hairy.
Actually, they are. They are really hairy. Not to the
Oh my
extent
God,
that
Owen would
Taco's
love you.
arms are, but
Taco's arms are extremely hairy.
yeah, he's gonna be a gay
Hairy
man's
boy.
dream. Alrighty. So
I don't know how I feel about that.
So Astrid, you're going to be essentially up first in the roll here. Minnow will be second. Herbert will be third. And Calypso will be fourth. And our enemies will obviously go last because they rolled like shit.
Like they're shaped.
Yeah. Like little smegma. What? Okay. I keep on using the word smegma. And I don't know what it is. Could somebody define smegma for those that don't know?
Okay, so
Cheesy deposit that's
when
under
you
the
do not
fork.
have good personal hygiene,
this is kind of like one of those instances where you use a word a lot, and then somebody tells you what blow your load really means, and it's not what you think it means. So
so
smegma, define.
it's when
The
you don't
cheesy
have
gun.
good personal hygiene, and there's white, kind of creamy, sticky.
But also
Yes,
turns
it's
brown if you
around-
don't clean under for an extended period of time.
Oh.
There was
According to WebMD, smegma is the thick, white, cheesy substance that collects under the foreskin of the penis.
You're welcome.
Well,
the more you
there you go.
know.
well, now that I've been clarified on its definition, this actually fits in perfectly since they came out of a penis fountain.
Yeah, that's
So
why
there-
I said smegma.
That's why we've been saying that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So top of the round, smegma monsters. All right. Astrid, you are up.
Can we name them all smegma monsters?
Okay, sure. This one will be
Hell yeah.
smegma 1. How do you spell it? S-M...
M-E-G.
S-M-E-G-M-A.
There. Yeah.
Smegma 1.
Yeah. Can we call one Keith?
Smegma
Make
2.
fun.
I once knew a mouse named Keith who circumcised men with his teeth. It wasn't for leisure or sexual pleasure. He just wanted the cheese underneath.
Oh.
I got water on my nose. It burns.
So we have four monsters in front of us. We have Smegma 1, Smegma 2, Smegma 3, and Smegma Keith. Over in the corner there. So you guys got your wish. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, some days while I'm DMing for you guys, I'm so happy, so proud that you got the puzzle and stuff like that. And other days, it kills any hope that I had for humanity. And this is one of those times where it's that.
Well, I'm just happy that you went along with me calling it smegma.
Because I didn't know what smegma was, and I thought you were intelligent enough to be like, hey, this is a word that everybody knows, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, it's true though.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, that's
You used to
fair.
watch Red Dwarf, didn't you? I mean, where Red Dwarf Lister always calls everyone a smeghead.
Yeah.
Smegma.
Yeah, it was shortly after that I found out what smegma was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a discussion with some people from the Netherlands about it.
Mm.
How wonderful.
You're welcome. Again,
so-
conversations that Violet has outside of our group.
Yes. Astrid, you are up.
Okay, I am going to take out my Sword of Moth sword, and I am going to move closer to... Which one is this? Gabber Skidabby. Smegma 1. Going to move towards Smegma 1. And when I unsheath my sword... Oh no! When I unsheath my sword, I say, by the power of Grayskull. And I smack him on top of the head.
Okie dokie.
Mm.
Okay, go ahead and roll for hit.
Thank you. There we go. That's the one I wanted. 23.
Okay, that will most certainly hit.
Okay. And 5.
Okay. As you hit the creature, it definitely looks like it hurts.
Yay! I did it, guys.
Yay!
My sword's like antibiotics.
Yay.
Alrighty, bear with me just 2
Okay.
more seconds here. I'm getting numbers down here. That was Smegma 1.
There we go. I renamed.
You renamed everybody?
No,
Oh.
I renamed just the fountain.
Oh, Fountain of Smegma. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Is that everything for you then, Astrid?
Yeah.
Okay, Minnow, you're up.
Okay. I am going to go over to Keith, because why not?
Hey,
He's my buddy.
Smegma Keith. Pronounce him by
Smegma Keith.
by his God-given name.
Yep. I'm coming
You're
over
like,
to
sure
Smegma
thing.
Keith, and I am going to bonus action rage.
Sex and rage.
Yep, I'm going to bonus action rage.
Ow.
Rage. Because I'm posh.
Sex and rage.
And I'm going to pull out my sword. And I'm going to smack him.
Is
Do it.
like a sword, sword, or like a sword?
Pork sword. No,
Okay,
it's my my proper long sword.
Oh, okay.
My long pork sword. And I hit for 11.
The meat sword is only for clan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll.
We have standard.
That hits. Okay.
We have
Let's
standards.
do
You're
some-
so full of shit.
Damage.
We totally do. They're not necessarily high, but we have them.
So I have. First of all, we have the one-hand damage on that because I'm wearing a shield,
Mm-hmm.
which is 14 plus 2 because I'm raging.
That's 54.
Yep. Plus 6 for divine fury.
Jesus.
Plus
So
2.
that is 24. No, 22. Sorry, 22 damage.
Okay. And as you go ahead and swing your long pork sword, it dies like wholeheartedly, just in one fell swoop. You mishmash it, and it kind of just erupts in puddle smegma goo, coating the edge of your little tootsie toes.
Ooh, some magma goo.
Cool.
And Smegma Keith is dead.
And that
Okay, so
is the
he's
end of my go.
they're somewhere between 5 and 22.
That does roll
Splat.
fine.
Yeah. We narrowed it down. It's not by a lot, but we narrowed it down.
Alrighty. JD, is that everything for you then, sir?
That is everything for this 6 seconds.
Alrighty. Herbert, you're up, sir.
Okay. Smegma, huh?
Magma 1.
What'd you put in here? Oh, is it shampoo?
No, it's no.
I hear fire.
Yeah,
I have fire too.
there's torches around us.
Oh,
It's
That's
burning.
cool.
Set
I'm
fire
going
to
to-
neighbor's house before we started.
Hopefully not while you pee, because then this magma might be something else.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Can you not at me? Because I'm super close.
Oh no, this only goes to one object, and
Okay, good.
it's object specific.
Okay, good.
Just determining. Did we happen to catch what the HP was on that guy that you killed over there?
No,
No.
it's somewhere between 5
Between
and
5 and
22.
22.
Sorry. I didn't mean to tickle it. When I hit, I do damage.
Okay.
Hey. Just because I'm not quite as beefy doesn't mean I didn't do my part.
Actually, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. I'm going to do
It.
bless. That's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to bless. I'm going to bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within 30 feet of me. The target will gain 1d4 to their attack roll and saving
Ooh.
throw. When you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each slot level above. Oh, okay. So technically I could do all of us because it's 2nd level.
Nice.
All right, so I'm
Sounds
going to
good.
cast it. And for my DM, does that mean that I roll the 1d4 and that goes to everybody? Or do I do a 1d4 per person?
I'm sorry, I was talking to JD in the background of things. Say that again.
Oh, actually, you know what? It says here the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll. So when people do their attacks, you roll your own d4 and you add that to your attack roll. So
Awesome.
I am blessing all of us in a group here. One, two. Yeah, because you're all within 30 feet radius of me. So everybody's being blessed, and this is good for up to 1 minute. So probably long enough for us to take these guys out.
Oh, yeah.
And then after I do bless, I'm going to do spiritual weapon because it's a bonus action. And so spiritual weapon gets its own attack once it spawns. And I'll have spiritual weapon attack Smegma 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll for hit.
Alright. Dun dun dun. We're rolling the dice. $16.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright. Oh, shoot.
And the weapon that you're using, what kind of weapon is it?
It's a spiritual weapon.
Okay, alright. Thank you, sir.
Spectral weapon. The weapon can take whatever form you choose. So I'm going to say
So
Who's my
suspenseful.
deity? Who's my deity?
Do I have a deity? You know, we'll just say that it's a warhammer.
Okay.
Okay. So, spiritual weapon. We're casting it as a second level, I think. Yep, second level. Cast. And we're going to do 1d8 plus 3. Ooh, that's a fancy dice. Oh, come on. All right.
Okay. So that's 4 damage, yes?
4 damage.
Alrighty. You hit the Smegma 1 creature, and it makes a squishy, gloopy noise as you hit it. It kind of sounds like this. Did it cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing came through.
Okay. You know that noise that you make when you like kind of grab your cheek, like and kind of go back and forth with the making the smacking noise?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else for you, Herbert?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Calypso, you're up.
Can I take my magical wine bottle and aim it at the smegma number 1 and say turn, so wine comes blasting out?
Absolutely.
What do I need to roll for that to...
I would say let's go ahead and just do a roll to hit. That way you have like, we'll say like directionally, you use it as hit.
Like just a d20?
Yeah, yeah.
Ten.
Okay. That will hit. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Then what do I roll for damage?
Damage-wise, it's going to be I would say it's an unarmed strike, unless your thing said otherwise. I think we built in stats when you did that, if memory serves correctly. When you got that.
Let me look at my notes. What do you mean, duck?
Play.
What? Oh, 2d6.
Okay, perfect.
Within a 15-foot... Am I... Garrett, stop it, I'm talking. Am I within 15 feet?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. Four, plus I can add a d4 from Graham's Blast, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you roll a 1d4.
Alright, so 6 altogether.
Okay, perfect. Smegma, total of 6, you said?
Yep.
No, that's to your attack, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was to damage. Okay.
No, attack only.
Then my damage was just 4.
Just 4. Okay, okay. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. As Smegma 1 gets hit by the gush of liquid that comes out of your turntness, is it wine or ale or...
It's wine.
Wine? Okay. The Smegma turns purple. Okay. Anything else for you, Calypso?
Yes, I will use my short sword. Wait. I'll use an arrow.
Wasn't that an action, essentially, that you did with the wine bottle?
I get a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Pardon me.
There it is. 15?
That'll hit.
12 damage.
And 12? Yep, that will most certainly kill the Smegma 1. For sure, for sure, for sure.
Yay!
As you fire your longbow into it, the purpleness splatters across Herbert and Astrid.
Alright, guys.
They're now covered in purple smegma.
Gross.
Okay.
All good.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Next, guys, is going to be our smegma monsters. The ones that are left, anyway. They're going to go. So we're going to get rid of him. We're going to lock him in place so he doesn't become a nuisance. Smegma number 2. He's going to go ahead and come over to Astrid and do a cheesy thing to her. And Smegma 3 is going to run over to, well, not run, but more of like a slither, over to Minnow and take a whack at him here. So Smegma number 2 here is going to go ahead and roll against Astrid first. Let's see here. Hold on. Does an 11 hit Astrid?
Nope.
Okay. That doesn't hit then. And JD does a 9 probably is never going to hit in a million years, right?
Not a hope.
Okay. Then that will be their turn here. Hold on.
And the fountain erupts, creating 7 more.
Right. Okay, sorry, I had to read a side thing here real quick. Alrighty, top of the round. Astrid, you're up.
Alrighty, I am going to... Which one hit me?
Smegma number 2.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with my Power of Great Skull sword.
That's your moth sword? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
17.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Five damage.
Okay. It makes a splish splashy sound, but it's still alive, still kicking. Okay, is it everything for you, Astrid?
Correct.
Wonderful. Minnow,
Thank you.
you're up.
Okay. I have a barrage of attacks to do. So we will start off with a longsword attack.
And he broke it.
Does a 27 hit?
No. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it totally does. It's
Okay. So
Ben broke
that
the
will
real
be
color.
11
Mommy,
plus 2, which is for the rage, which is 13, plus Divine Fury of 5, which is 18 damage.
Jesus.
So that's 18 damage for my first attack.
Okay.
Does it die?
Not yet.
Okay. So for my second attack, does a 24 hit?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that feels good. Does 14, 15, 16 damage.
That would completely obliterate this fucking thing. JD, could you describe to me how this thing dies? Because you whack it, and it's well above what it would take to obliterate this thing.
I do the first attack was a downward attack, and the second attack, the finishing blow, was an upward thrust towards it, piercing it with the sword, and then raising skywards, splattering it in an arc ahead of me, all up the floor, up the far wall, and across the ceiling to above me.
Oh dear lord!
And then then the two visceral halves just sort of like collapse apart.
That's hot. I like it. All right. And
so, how far have we got movement wise? How far can I get to this guy? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 foot if I go to the corner and then over?
You could pull that off, yeah.
Okay. Cool, because I've got 40 foot of movement, so let's get over here. And I still have my bonus attack. So, that's the beauty of having the two-handed attack feat. So, I'm going to attack. Does a 15 hit?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And the damage is 9.
Okay.
Plus 2, 11.
11. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Because I'm still raging, so I get the extra. Yep.
Okay. And Smegma 2 is still standing. Well, it's pseudopoding with the non-feats, but you know what I mean.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, the enthusiasm with that response.
I have a mouthful of pretzels. I'm more enthusiastic about the food in my face.
That I can understand. So yeah, that will be my go.
Alrighty, wonderful. Let's see, Herbert, you are up, my good sir.
Okay. I'm going to take a big swing. Let's see, so this is dead, this is dead, this is dead. I'm going to walk up to this guy here. I'm going to take a big swing with my Warhammer. So let's see if I could hit him. Warhammer. Hit. Rolling for hit. Ramming speed.
Yep, 14 will hit.
14.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I need to add a 4 to that, but yes, or D4, but 14 hits regardless, right? Okay.
Correct. Yes, sir. Yes.
So, oh wait a minute, what's this 1D? What's this? Difference here. What's happening? I have a 1d8 plus 2, but there's also a 1d10 plus 2. What's 1d10 plus 2?
Two-handed damage. Depends if you're using one hand or two hand.
Right.
Oh. Well, I'm not. I don't use a shield, so it'd be two-handed. I wonder why I never used that before. All right. So I rolled a 9.
Alrighty. And as you come down with your hammer, it makes more oopy-goopy splash noises as you kill it, extinguishing its life and covering Astrid and Minnow and yourself, I'd say up to about the mid-hip section with smegma oopy-goop.
Hey guys, I just squirted all over you.
Not the first time I've been covered in this.
No, thank you.
Same.
So now that these guys are dead, what's going on with my butt? Anything happen after we put the algae in it?
Nothing's happening with your algae butt.
Okay.
Bummer.
I'm going to go back over to the fountain and put my hand back in it.
Okay. This time, you feel something at the bottom of it, amongst the algae. Kind of clinks, almost. I need you to go ahead and add, if you want, go ahead and add 30 gold to your inventory.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's nothing else in there?
Just smegma leavings and algae.
All right. What do you guys want to do now? Keep in mind,
Is
it's
this a pathway?
2:45.
What's that, JD?
Is this a pathway over here, or is it just a bad design?
Bad design. Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me a little bit.
Guess we're going that way then.
You know what? Why the fuck not? JD, we're gonna say, call me on my bad
I find
design.
a secret passage.
You do, yes. You see a little bit of some kind of a gap in the wall. Not enough to initially get a person through, but maybe like a hand or a smegma creature.
Because with the cloak of darkness, I don't see a wall all the way along this wall here.
Hold on.
'Cause the cloak of darkness kills the walls near them.
Oh, shit, my bad. Let me take care of that here then.
Ah, I see a wall now.
You see on the other side of it just kind of a haphazardly stacked bunch of kegs.
What's in the kegs?
Can't reach them, can we?
No. Wait a sec. Hey, where did these metal ingots come from?
I have no idea what metal ingots.
It came from over here.
Did it? Okay.
It came from
Okay.
this
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
Was there something not tied down or something?
I think I unlocked it to put it somewhere, and I think I forgot because we were talking about magic fork making. So I think I got distracted.
That sounds funny. Magic fork making. It's like love making,
Nice.
but better.
Magic forkery.
I don't know about better, but different.
How's your forkery, guys? It's good.
Can we get through this gap then, or into there?
It's
Is that
enough
not supposed to
for
be?
it's enough for a hand, but not enough for a person.
Aww.
Okay, I'm gonna put my long arm through and see what I'm gonna fondle around and see what I can grab.
Okay. As you go ahead and kind of fondle around, you bring back a couple of dust bunnies, but that's about it.
Still raging. I might charge the wall and see if we can bust it open.
Yeah, do it.
I take 20 foot back and I charge at the wall. And I go to ram into it
Okay.
with my shoulder.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll for it, JD.
Strength check, athletics
sir.
check.
Yeah, go ahead. Straight up strength.
Straight up strength, not athletics. Okay. Because you don't want the big bonus. 15. You know that athletics has got a +8.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say with the 15, you're able to go ahead and take out a chunk of the wall here, enough for somebody the size of Herbert to actually make it through just perfectly fine.
Alright, I grab him and I shove him through the hole.
Not even a choice.
No, get in there, little one.
Oh my god. Herbert, are you contesting this, or are you just gonna go with the flow?
I'll I'll go with it.
Okay.
I'll pull him back out if he needs to come back out.
Okay, who is stacking people on top of people? Because we can't...
Not me.
Graham. For whatever reason,
Right.
like, I can't grab Astrid anymore.
I
Or
can't
you,
grab me.
or JD. I think you broke it.
Toggle's locked.
Yep.
There we go. I'm unlocked now.
Can you stop?
Okay, Connie said stop, so.
I'm pretty sure she was talking to the kids.
Oh, she wasn't talking to me?
Yeah,
No,
for once, right?
Your Otis Fowler at me.
It's hard to tell the difference.
Alright, so you're punting me in there?
Yep, in you go.
Alright, so.
I'm just pushing you through the hole so that you fit better. Rub a bit of
Thank you.
smeg on you so that you squeeze through. Lubricate the sides.
Oh, he already has smeg on him from the waist
Oh,
down.
yeah, he's just going to go through like a greased snake.
Cool.
I like snakes.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
we know you do.
Used to breed them.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Rock on, dude.
and dragons.
Oh, okay. Pardon me. Herbert, as you are thrown into this room here, you're able to smegma your way through in a very thrusty fashion. And do you have dark vision? Yeah?
I do.
Okay. You find yourself in a very long room here. One side of the room to your right here, you're going to see what looks to be kind of like a break room, almost, to the effect of almost like an entertainment room there as well. Bunch of chairs, haphazardly kind of tucked in, big old chunk of logs in the corner here with a big split log at the end here, used to go ahead and fuel the potbelly stove. A dartboard that you would assume was used to kind of relax, and then a big old haphazardly tucked or haphazardly stacked bunch of crates. Leave it.
Dragoon, can I tell you something out of love?
Sure.
It's not haphazard, it's haphazard.
Well,
Like haphazard.
I'm haphazardly saying it.
Oh, okay.
Is it really haphazardly with a P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I've been saying it wrong in my entire life.
Haphazard.
Yay!
Yeah.
Two new things today.
So it's we learned smegma is our magic word today. Yay, smegma! And haphazard.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll take it.
It's from Old English, where hap used to be an abbreviation for happen. So it happens to be hazardous.
Wait a second. Did I not lock down the stuff in the room here? Give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Give me a second. Stop it. Leave it.
Ooh, the shield. Is that...
Hey, baby.
But haphazard is a screen printing shop in Illinois.
Rock.
Oh,
I just looked it up. It's
buddy.
in Bloomington.
Guess you're not the only person that got it wrong then.
Wait, how do I get out of here if you're the one that punted me through?
You come
You
near the
don't.
entrance
You're
and I pull
stuck.
you
Good
through.
luck. We'll
You're
miss
stuck
you.
forever.
If I'm stuck in here, I should be able to unlock things and play with them.
Good
No.
baby.
We'll unlock the wooden chest for starters and pass
Okay.
that
I'll
wooden
take-
shield through.
I'll
Actually,
take a look
you
at
might
this
want that
wooden
shield.
chest.
Okay.
You're a good boy.
Yes.
Can I roll investigation on it to see if it's got anything set to poke me?
Sure. Absolutely.
Again?
Go ahead and roll
Probably
an
has.
investigation. Okay.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good, actually. With your investigation of an 18 here, you are able to go ahead and spot another mechanism that you haven't seen before. It's not the mechanism that you guys are normally used to seeing, which has like a small pin that comes out and pricks you. This is more of a blade that's set to one side here that, if once triggered, would just basically go and slice at the individual with some oopy goopy smegma-like material.
Is there a way that I can smack the lid or wherever this blade is so it deactivates?
Absolutely. If you want to go and take a whack at the box, absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna whack it. Let's see here.
Can't stop.
I'm guessing my bless is no longer active because we're out of combat.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you do pretty good at swinging.
all right. Now what?
Go ahead and roll me a damage with.
I'll roll you a dammer.
Yeah, roll some dammer.
I'm gonna roll you shit dammer. Oh yeah, give me a good one. Yeah, 8.
Okay. Alrighty. You're able to go ahead and smash open the top lid, and it just kind of just breaks open to shit. And the box kind of collapses for the most part afterwards, since its structural integrity has definitely been compromised. And a bunch of worn hammers, chisels, pickaxes, and a number of other stone and masonry tools come spilling out as well.
Ooh, good. I'm going to take those.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use them to widen the entrance to get back out again. Or make it easier for us to get in.
Or he can block the wall entirely.
Say, fuck you guys.
So I'm
you guys,
adding.
I'm going home.
What was the note on it? Note here. Worn hammers, chisels, pickaxe.
There's probably something under that blackness off to the left. Or to the right. Whichever way round you got it. Yeah. You can probably find something
And-
down there.
Masonry tools. Masonry tools. Okay. They are in my bag. What else do we have around here that I could take? I want to take the dartboard. Can I take the dartboard?
Absolutely.
All right. I put the dartboard in my belongings.
Okay. Around you, you have just a number of bed rolls on the ground there. They look good for doing bed stuff like sleeping. You got a stack of
Bed stuff.
Yeah, dude. Hey, lady, you want to do some bed stuff like sleep?
There's a stack of crates here.
Yep. You got a large stack of crates with provisions like flour, water, molasses, etc. With any remnants of food are all basically rotted away. You got some more broken crates there with you. You got a single scroll on the table, a mug, some wooden shield with metal bands over here. You got a pot-bellied stove used for heating and cooking food.
I think you should get everything.
Okay, I'm going to take the scroll because someone might be able to read that. I'm going to take the old mug because why not?
Okay. Well,
You'd probably be able to read it.
you are actually
Let's go.
able to if you speak Dwarvish, right?
Last time I checked.
Since you're a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like your native
I
tongue.
want to read this.
Okay. When you go ahead and unfurl the scroll, you see that it's a help wanted poster that says hard workers are wanted to help build the underside of the new and upcoming Owlwell Castle, and states that payment upon completion, and in air quotes it says you will never have to work again when it comes to payment.
I'm going to take the scroll.
Okay.
All right, and then this wooden shield has haphazard. It's a haphazard leather covered shield.
I'm underneath the impression that it's not pronounced correct, that it's haphazard.
What?
It's half of a hazard.
I see. I did type that in there. Oh, some bitch.
Yeah.
I did. Oh, there we go.
All right, so I'm gonna put the. Can I put the shield on my back and bring it out to Minnow to see if he wants it?
Sure, absolutely, if you want.
Do you use a shield?
Wood shield with metal bands. Wood shield, metal bands. Okay, and then what's with this axe over here?
Violet. The axe is actually just sticking out of a stump. It's a simple axe embedded into a stump of wood.
Okay, is there anything in this stove?
Just a couple of old ashes and half-burnt logs.
I'm gonna stick my hand in there, roll investigation, and see if I can come up with anything.
Okie dokie.
Because you did not anticipate I would do that.
Nope, sure didn't.
Needles sticking to your hand.
Yeah.
It's trapped.
Ooh, it's a 9.
I would say that no, there's nothing more else other than old dusty ashes.
All right, I'm gonna roll investigation on this stump and axe. See if it's like got a trigger on it. That maybe it's like you pull the axe out and something.
Stump explodes.
Yeah, something like that. Let's take a look. Let's see what this axe does, because it looks very axey.
So, what are you gonna do? You gonna pull it out, or are you gonna axe it a question?
I'm just looking at it, trying to figure out if it does anything if I remove it. But I rolled an 8, so I don't think I can tell anything.
Yeah, it just looks like an axe on a stump. Looks at its. Looks like it. The piece of wood stumped the axe.
All right. I'm gonna go over here and I want to hit these crates. I want to hit these crates. I want to try to knock them down.
Okay. Which is actually a lot easier than you think to do. And a whole bunch of old, nasty, petrified flour, water, molasses, etc. Kind of spill over and fill the room with just a big old mess of stuff.
Awesome.
Is it just me, or do those bedrolls look like money rolls?
Yeah, they do.
And then for these crates, I want to investigate these crates. I'm laying on top of them and I can hear something. I can go, what?
Get out! Get off top of us! You're fat! Get up! It's really heavy.
Little penises.
You got a investigation. Okay. You hop on top of the boxes, and they just kind of start to crumple underneath your weight, and you don't see nothing on them, especially with the 2.
All right. Well, there's nothing. Wait, there's a hall here.
Mm-hmm.
A hole?
A corridor.
Can I roll perception in this corridor? See what's going on? Because
Sure.
This is weird. Where does this corridor go? Perception.
Did you want to open the wall more with masonry tools so that we can come through in
Oh,
case
well-
there's something...
We'll get there.
I'm just saying, in case there's something dangerous down there and you're all alone.
It's a 14, Daddy. What is it?
With a 14, all you see is just a long corridor that curves around to the left and goes to a dead end.
Oh, I like corridors that go to the left and dead end. All right. I'm gonna go over here. Oh. All right, I'm gonna.
I want to imagine you're just absolutely covered with like wood chips and ash and just all kinds of.
An ass? Yes.
Yes.
I'm chiseling the door.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're going to chisel with the tools? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're able to go ahead with some work here. Go ahead and chisel out the remainder of that wall there and expose an old passage.
Hey, I remember this passage. It's an old passage of mine. Come on! There's over here.
Okay, what's everybody doing?
Calypso's running down the hallway.
Yep, we're going to follow, charge ahead. We fall over something. Tripped over something.
Oh,
Okay. Both of you, my goodness gracious.
help me! I fell down.
All I did was fall over. Someone else knocked everyone else over.
Okay. Herbert, are you sharing what was on that scroll with the rest of the party?
Skull?
Scroll?
Scroll, yeah, here, everybody, look at the scroll. Tell me what you think. Tell me your secrets. This scroll will tell me your inner thoughts if you read it.
It's got words on it.
It's got words on it. Words that say, give me your dingleberries and your shoes.
Barry Dingle?
Dingles and berries and shoes. Oh my. Can I make a tinkle in the corner?
Sure.
Oh, I fell on my side. I'm just going to tinkle like this.
You tinkle and enjoy a nice warm puddle that you make on the ground.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Keep checking around. Is there anything around the corner?
I don't know. He said it was a dead end.
Well,
There are cobwebs on the floor,
There are?
like under the table.
What?
I don't see. I don't see anything.
Okay.
See spiders?
No, there's some skulls, like the background of.
Yeah, Minnow, all you guys see is just that that dead end.
There really is nothing here.
Correct.
Oh. What an anticlimax. Okay. Everybody out. What the fuck?
Minnow grabs everybody and just puts them underneath his arms. You know, puts Herbert between his legs, and he just kind of waddles out. Like, nothing here, guys. I'm out.
Okay. Guess we're going through this doorway then.
Yeah.
Splish splash in the puddle. Hey!
Okay, let me get
Fell
rid
off
of-
2 walls and landed and
Okay.
stood up. Right.
Oh no, it's Mike McKeith.
Okay. You go around the corner, and
What the fuck?
what?
I think I grabbed that wall instead of
How?
my character.
How is that possible?
You didn't lock it down.
How do you not lock that? Oh my god!
The fuck?
Hold on.
Found a new passageway, guys.
Oh my god!
It's a new doorway.
You fucking about with the tools again, with the masonry tools. Tip a new doorway.
Oh my goodness! I can't be responsible for like locking down every tiny little fucking piece of shit on the floor.
I didn't mean to click it. I was trying to go from a character.
Oh,
Sorry,
my goodness.
I mean to break the world.
Just do you know how many assets there are on this fucking map? Just to be
Asses?
assets.
We seem to have made an asset hole of ourselves.
Yes. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
All right, let me.
I need to light the sconces again.
Perception.
Here. Let me just get rid of the fog of war here. Bear with me.
Fuckawa.
Fuckawa.
Okay.
Okay, and there's another piece I need to get rid of too. Give me a second.
Okay. Drip trappy. Into the corridor.
Okay. Hold on. As you guys are going through this corridor, I need perception checks from everybody.
Okay. 5. I don't see anything. I go charging right the way through.
No.
I don't care. I get to the other end first. Nah.
Okay.
What do I trigger on the way? I'm just going to charge all the way to the far end.
Okay. Well, if we don't need to worry about
Okay,
perception
go.
checks no more, I guess. Hold on. Oh,
I could dash, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, with
7,
a
8, 9, 10.
perception check, everybody would have seen, with 10 or more, they would have seen those same holes in each one of those pillars.
The dick holes?
No, they're about the size of or the girth of beer cans.
Mm.
And Minnow, you charged
Oh,
through the hallway, yeah?
Yep, charge through the lot.
Okay. Well, you're going to trigger three separate traps that are going to throw some darts at you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not still raging now, am I? That'll have ended.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Because it only
cool.
rages for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
1 minute.
Yep, that would have definitely been a minute, a hot minute since Herbert did his thing here. So I need you to go ahead and take 8 damage from the first bit of poison damage from the darts that hit you.
There's no saving throw? There's no avoidance?
Well, you kind of didn't avoid anything just charging through, right?
Oh, right, but I'm just wondering about my armor class or just general dexterity bonus of whether they hit or not.
Oh,
I'm
so
charging.
like you're bobbing and weaving as you go?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm running fast enough, then I might get through before they hit, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I can see that. If you're still just balls to the wall running, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to be balls to the wall when I get to the other side, yeah.
Right. Well, they'll definitely graze the wall at the very least.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead, give me athletics or dexterity.
Athletics, yeah. It's an 18.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that with some finagly awesomeness and the speed at which you're able to go ahead and charge down the hallway, that there's stuff that's shooting off and shit happening right behind you, but definitely not in front of you or on you.
Temple of Doom stuff, where it's all shooting off behind.
Yep. Exactly.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I look safe now, guys.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Essentially, everybody would have seen Minnow go around the corner down a hallway and hear some shit go down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come peek and see what all that noise was.
Find 200 darts on the floor. Every one of them missed.
Yeah, everybody sees a bunch of darts laying on the ground. Some of them are embedded into the bits and pieces of mortar across the hallways from one another there. And you see Minnow kind of, I would assume, cheering himself on.
Yeah.
I can see that.
You can't touch me.
I'm gonna come up to him.
Okay. Alrighty. As you walk down the hallway, you hear the clicking noises of the pressure plates go off. Obviously, no more darts are in in an armed area, so you're able to pass safely through.
I think we should do this always, just because it's a great way of disarming them all. I think I should rush down to the end of this passageway as well.
Agreed.
Get it done. Yep. Okay, so I rushed down to the end.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another athletics, Herbert, or JD, Minnow.
25.
Dear Lord. Okay. You just hear a single click, but nothing happens as you get to the end of the hallway there.
This hallway's too small. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there. Okay.
Okay, is everybody
Always
following
clear.
suit?
Yep.
That was quick. Next room.
Goodness gracious.
I should be doing this through the entire dungeon. That we'll be out today.
Well, you guys would be out and done like in 15 minutes. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Hey, could you help my mommy? Nope, got shit to do. Bye.
Yep. Slash dead. Move on.
Alrighty, you guys go ahead and come to at the end of the narrow hallway. You guys all hear the clicking underneath one of those pressure plates that you guys hear underneath the floor there, and come to a small passage into a stone room here. This stone on this wall is different. It's much more jagged. Looks much more rough. Than you guys have seen in the past. It's a different type of stone, and it doesn't look like it was placed. Oh my God! Is that another piece I forgot? Son of a bitch! Fucking A. Where did you find that, JD?
It was there. That's where I found it.
Oh my God! Okay.
I didn't move it. All I did was toggle it. Just sort of like lift it a bit.
Oh my God! After this session, I think I'm gonna cry for a little bit as to how many things have been misplaced on this.
I don't even know what it is. It's just, from what I can see, it's just hovering in the air.
It's a building block that I use to build some of the hallways and stuff like that.
When I grabbed our players from over here, it was one of the half pieces. See right here?
Oh,
yeah.
Is that where it came from?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see.
Oh boy! All right.
Yeah, it should go there. There we go. It's locked in place.
It should go there.
Okay. Now I've locked it. I can't unlock it, and it's stuck there. Good.
All right. So as you guys get down to the end of the hallway there, you just see there's no door in this area here. It just goes to an opening onto a stone platform.
Yay.
And you see the room in here. What? Oh my God! There's some fucking little dice abandoned children all over in here.
What?
Oh my goodness. That was from weeks ago.
Yes, it was. Well, once you throw something into the fog of war, it kind of sits there until the fog of war goes away and you can see what's in there.
Yeah.
Where are the dice? I don't see them.
Oh, I deleted them. them.
How many were there?
There was like 3.
Oh.
So you guys walk into this room here. I assume you guys are walking into the room.
How do we walk in there?
Yeah.
With your feet.
Oh, there's a little door there.
Okay. As you guys walk out onto this stone platform, you see the room in front of you here. This room is kind of weird. There's a bunch of like green liquid that seems to be glowing in the darkness, and you can kind of hear hissing and bubbling. But it's enough to go ahead and illuminate a little bit of the walkway and the solid pillars that go across this room to a couple of lit bonfire sconces.
Who's this?
Kitty corner from the room.
Who's this guy?
At the corner of that wood or stone platform, you see some type of what looks to be an adventurer with no skin, missing half a face, and what appears to be a dead corpse that looks like it's been kind of almost like eaten alive almost.
Oh, yummy. He's got a bow in his hand.
I want that bow.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and add a bow to your inventory. I would make a note, however, that the bow looks like as if it's been eaten by acid.
Acid
Short bow.
bow.
Longbow or shortbow?
Regular.
Regular longbow or shortbow?
So we got acid in this room.
Yay.
So, with that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for this week here. Not much of a cliffhanger, but we're already at like 3 hours on the dot.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, thanks everybody. I hope you guys had fun. I was starting to kind of get tired and a little bit sleepy towards the end there, until Minnow ran down a fucking hallway. Anyway, go ahead and check out Graham Cracker Gamer's site over on the YouTubes and over on his Twitch channel here. And don't forget about our stuff down on the socials down below. Does anybody else have anything else they want to promote?
Not today.
Okay.
Not until we get our OnlyFans set up.
That's right. That's going to have to be in the works here. Violet, you're in charge of that. And with that, I hope you guys had fun, and don't forget to let us know what you guys think down in the comments below when you guys finally see this on the YouTubes, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Sponsor of this episode is Love by Stella. Either guys and gals, I'm super excited about our sponsor because they make such cool crochet items and decorations that you are just not going to be able to live without. Got a new baby that's on their way into your family? Then check out this baby bonnet and booty set. How about this cool baby cocoon with hat and mittens? And for you new parents out there, how about a crochet sleepyhead? Just sleep with a sleepyhead for a few nights and lightly spritz it with your deodorant, perfume, or body spray so your baby will fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer with your smell. How about a Baby Yoda for your child or grandkids? Or even a Scooby-Doo dog for your child's forever home? And with winter on its way, Love by Stella also makes a cornucopia of blankets. And you know what? That's not all. Love by Stella also does custom designs. Take this kid's drawing, for example, that he did at school one day, for instance. Love by Stella made it into a full-sized best friend. Wreaths, coasters, beanies, dish scrubbies. Love by Stella does it all. Even custom unicorn pieces I can't show you on YouTube. Love by Stella even sent me this super warm beanie for my Chrome Dome, as well as this awesome Knight's Helmet beanie with movable face mask for super cold and windy days, or just some extra cosplay for your next D&D session. And it's all super easy to order. Just go to Facebook and search Love by Stella and scroll down to see all the different items she has to offer. You can even ask her a direct question through the messenger function or even send her an email message directly. They're quick to respond and they take pride in each and every one of their handmade products. And now, back to the episode.